great time to enjoy vegetables like squashes, zucchinis, apples, and onions. And today I'd like to show you how to make a really tasty soup using butternut squash. You know, this is a vegetable that we don't often eat because it's so hard sometimes to bake, or we have to take so long to cook. But if you do it in the pressure cooker, I just take my entire squash. If it's a big one, I cut it in half, put it in the pressure cooker for about 30 minutes, and it's done to perfection. Then all I have to do is peel it, and I'll put it in my blender to make this wonderful soup. So this is how we'll do it. First, I have in here some steamed butternut squash. I've added an onion that I also put in the pot, and then we're going to add an apple. I like the tart Granny Smith apples, and what I like about this blender is it just eats up all the seeds as well. So you get the nutrition from the seeds and all the vitamins from the apple. So I'll just put that in. And this is great because you can do it raw. You could even put the butternut squash in raw and add boiling water, and you can have instant soup from your Plantec. So then I'll add some chicken broth, or you can also add some vegetable broth. This gives it a really, really nice flavor. And then we'll add a little bit of cream. This is just actually a little half and half, but you know what? It makes all the difference. And then we'll add a fresh piece of ginger root, and this really reminds me of fall. Plus, it's great for your digestion. Then some real maple syrup for a little bit of sweetness. Finally, this is what we're going to add for seasoning. Some curry. I like Madagascar curry because it's quite hot. About a tablespoon of that, and it really adds some bright color to your soup. Then I'll pop on the lid, press my soup setting, and here we go. You know, one of the things that I appreciate so much about the Plantec blender is it does all the thinking for me. All I do is I touch the button, and whether it's soup or ice cream or sauce or batter I'm making, I just touch the button, it accelerates and decelerates on its own, and then it stops so that I don't ever have to worry if my things are blended enough. Isn't that easy? Well, now we're ready to take off this soup and put it in our bowl. It's creamy, it's bright, and it's a perfect soup, not only warm in the fall, but also cold in the summer. Then I also like to add a little bit of pumpkin seeds to the top. Doesn't that look divine? Well, time for you to explore what's in your garden. Try some butternut squash, some zucchini, or some onions. Put them all together for a delicious soup. I hope you'll enjoy not only this recipe, but others that we'll bring to you, highlighting the Plantec blender. With Simply Living Smart, this is Anitra with another Smart Minute.